How's it going, everybody? I wanted to talk about the curious case of LSU offensive lineman, third-year LSU offensive lineman, Marlon Martinez. Guard, sometimes used as a center, randomly. Had a really strong freshman season, and then kind of fell off as he was, injured, rarely utilized, as LSU kind of found the right pieces there at guard this last season during certain times, shuffling here and there. Marlon Martinez was never really a part of that. His St. Thomas Aquinas teammate and real good friend Marcus Doomerville, another third-year Tiger, had already transferred this last offseason. And, we're wondering, is Marlon Martinez about to follow his friend? And he was on the clock for us. LSU Odyssey's transfer watch for subscribers, we put that out. He was one of the names on it because, in all likelihood, he should have left. Really, you were thinking, right? Instead, he stayed with the Tigers, and we weren't the only ones surprised. Head coach Brian Kelly even admitted he was surprised during spring press conferences when talking about Marlon Martinez, talking about Walker Howard, guys who had transferred or possibly could transfer. He literally said, we would love if Marlon is with us, and we hope he is. But really left that door open for a lot of uncertainty. Is he going to be? We'll see throughout spring how many opportunities he's given. And from what we've seen, he's basically been playing center for LSU right now. Garrett Dellinger also snapping the ball for quarterbacks at times too. And so with Charles Turner being out injured. And we're wondering, does Marlon Martinez want to play center? And is Marlon Martinez's only option to play at LSU if he plays center? Because that to me is interesting because, yes, Marlon Martinez had a really strong beginning to his LSU career, really showcased a lot of strength, stamina, endurance, intensity along the trenches. And you're thinking this guy is going to be, fortified after year two as a bona fide starter, right? Going into year three. Well, it's far from that right now, and it's a lot of injuries that are the problem for Marlon. But he's very talented. Very talented, very versatile if he's playing guard and center. Obviously it's an interior, but playing center at any level is difficult. And so there is versatility there with Marlon Martinez. I think he even played a few reps at tackle as a freshman, like emergency reps. I'll have to look at that. But Marlon Martinez, someone who you really need to watch throughout spring for, the transfer watch for LSU. This is someone who could really be a high-impact player for LSU, experienced if he's healthy. Could fill in at center if we have some injury problems there still with Charles Turner. Can fill in at guard if we have injury problems with Garrett Dellinger, who's been known to have a few injuries each season. So, we would love, and when you've got an offensive line that's this depleted, you would love to have Marlon Martinez on that roster, in that lineup somehow. Starting, rotational, whatever. You want to have as many bodies as possible, but you want to have as many grade A top offensive linemen as possible. Losing someone like Marlon Martinez on top of the injuries we have, on top of maybe some of the younger guys coming into this class, from this class, you really would love to have Marlon Martinez there. And so in May, we're going to find out. We're going to find out, throughout spring. I think you're going to see, with the spring game, high profile, will like a starting spot on like the first team offense at guard keep Marlon Martinez on the team? You know, like, what will keep him on the team? What will keep the team from bending too much to one individual? Because I think we can work this out where we can we can keep him happy, and keep him on the roster. It's just, there's a lot of variables to figure out before then. But Marlon Martinez, a player we really have our eye on, and I think you should have your eye on him throughout this spring as well, because, offensive line, it's a spot that could really be awesome for LSU, or it's a spot that could absolutely hurt LSU this season.